Hey everyone, Chrissey here. Well, who else would it be? Hi everyone. Hi Becca at House of Norman, Annie S, Michael Dowell, Cappy's mom, Marie Sutton. Uncover the news. Uncover the news. I saw your thing about Trump at Walter Reed. Lynette Melodius. Hello, welcome. I had definitely a memorable name. Haven't seen that little buggy thing flying around. Welcome if you're new here, which Lynette is, I think. Marie Sutton, hello. Yeah, hi Becca. Yeah. So, hi Deborah Kostros, B Harrison, hello. Georgie Moon, hi. 171 sign in, hello. Yeah. All right. Suzanne Fortier, hello. BMC, hi. Anyway, Sharon Sipe, hello. How's everyone? I hope everyone is going well. Just saw a news headline that hi Connie Brown, Kathy W, Edith Rosales, hello. Oh, thank you Marie Sutton for saying that. That you watch myself and Becca every video. It's lovely to know. That's okay if you're shy. Hi Karen Hardinge. Yeah, so who was saying expect a lengthy pandemic? It's not going to go anywhere soon. So I thought I might have a look at the virus generally today as well. Thanks Becca. Yeah. So yeah. Yep. So yeah, sorry, just gotta so how's everyone going? I think I asked that before. Just been recentering myself, not watching a lot of news. So a lot of what you're going to ask me is going to be a surprise to me. Okay. Hi, Bonnie Russell. So I saw that the GOP are looking to renominate Trump behind closed doors. Zelda, hi. Trump went to Walter Reed. So I think we'll just do a few general check-in things. Who's had their mug on the television recently? Who's been up there? I mean, I've been aware of the Barr thing and everything. Hi, Christine Thomas. So who else shall we look at today? I'll take a few minutes to write down some questions. So super hot in Southern California. Oh, please be safe. You know, super hot. Southern California, that generally equals higher bushfire risk. Let's hope that that everything's okay in that area. Does anyone know what happened with that hurricane, has it fizzled away or is it still coming? No, Trump can't. I don't think Trump can shut down TikTok. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Becca. It's one of my favourite shades. I haven't worn it in ages. I thought I didn't have one, but I found it this morning. So, what's going on with Ben Carson? I keep hearing rumours about Ben Carson, but can't find anything. Hi, Jane Finley English. How are you? So somebody could do a comment about Ben Carson. Hi, Felisa Blackman. Hello, welcome. I haven't seen your name before, so welcome if this is your first time. This is a Rimmel shade 990, I think, and it's called Heather Shimmer. It's my absolute favorite lipstick. He just seems to have disappeared. No, I know that Herman Cain died of C19, which is just a tragedy. No, I wasn't confusing him with Herman Cain. I just heard some whispers, but yeah. So I thought maybe I had gotten confused, but then no, I saw the stories on Herman Cain. And everyone, please send thoughts and prayers to his family. Yeah, okay. Maybe that's where I heard it. Yeah. Rimmel's a great brand. Yeah. Just having some iced coffee this morning. He had coronavirus as well. Okay. He was doing that. Carson acts like a zombie. He was doing that before the virus even hit. I don't think that's anything new. So anyway, I did Barr the other day. How about we have a look at what's going on with Pompeo? He met with a couple of our ministers this week. The Minister for Defence, and I can't remember who the other minister was. But geez, they're going to have to be locked away in a hotel room for 2 weeks when they get back. Is it really worth it? You know. So let's have a look at Pompeo. I think I'll look at Australia's relationship with China. Is there going to be any improvement in that? Oh, that's horrible news. Kirsten, but thank you, Kristen. Yeah. Hi, Estelle Harrington. Hi. Oh, it's bloody little. I had some lovely roses on my desk for a while, and they just dried out, and they're still water. So you get all those little buggy things that fly around. Driving me nuts. It's going down the toilet, yeah. So let's have a look. Okay, US Postal Service. I can look at that. I understand that a lot of people have put in complaints, a lot of workers put in complaints about some measures that were put in by the new head, who is a Trump crony and donor, with no overtime and everything like that. Yeah. Fiddling with it. Will it affect the election? Will fiddling with the Postal Service affect the election? Hi, Bismo. Okay, who has aspirations for the Senate? Oh, yeah, Pompeo. Yeah. Okay, look, we're getting up to 11 minutes, so I think we'll make a start. If you post a question and I don't see it, just repost it a couple of times. If I do see it, I will read it out and acknowledge that I've seen it, okay? And write it down very quickly. Or read it out at the time and write it down. How about we make a start? I'll do our usual check-in on the trumpet. Mr. Trump. I think we'll call him Mr. Trump. What's going on with Mr. Trump? Your puppy's bugging you for attention, Estelle. Will you give him that attention? Fur babies, yeah. There's a punchable face. Isn't it just? He just looks like a smug. And every interview he gives, he just looks like a robot. He reminds me of Jaime from Get Smart. You know, but instead of the serious look that Jaime always had on his face, he's got this, like I'm a robot. And everything I say is just so. I'm totally blank inside. And I'm barely moving my lips because I saw that the actuators in my mouth moved. Yeah. But he's a big man, which reminds me of Jaime. I loved Jaime. That's Where is that hurricane now? And has it got a name? Has the hurricane got a name? Oh, Mnuchin. Yeah, we'll look at Mnuchin as well. Hi, Rachel Melendez. Oh, Alan Dershowitz. Now that's somebody who pops into my mind occasionally, and I think, oh, I should do a reading on him, but I forget. Tucker Carlson. What's going to happen with Tucker Carlson? I looked at him a couple of weeks ago. Hi, New Beginnings. Claudia Cooper, hi. If I haven't read out your name, please don't. It's not because I'm ignoring you, it's just that I haven't seen it so far. Okay, Patricia Ray, hello. I just got an email. Yeah, hi Becca. Snuggle up. Sit back. I hope you got some popcorn and enjoy the show. Okay, what? We'll do our check-in with Trump. Oh, these flipped. These two cards flipped. The Devil and the Page of Cups. Ooh, what's going on with those two? So, for those who want to know, this is the 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot. Okay, and it's by US Game System. I don't know. Oh, by Lana Zellner. Okay, so yeah, so the Devil and the Page of Cups flipped out of the deck. So give it a couple more shuffles and then we'll get this show on the road. Hi, Wendy Kay. No, you can't change the election date. That's Congress's prerogative, not his. So Temperance. Oh, he's people are trying to temper him down. They're trying to regain his emotional balance, or get him back down to some emotional balance. Who'll charge with in the next weeks? I saw your question, Estelle. So will Barbie charge with anything in the next few weeks? Okay. So Knight of Cups. Yeah, I like this Knight of Cups because it's got the cup is blank. It's blank. He's got nothing to offer. He's like, and look at the look on the knight's face is like, I'm just going to get by on my looks and personality, but I've got nothing to offer inside. He is a shallow vessel, an empty vessel. Hi, Linda B. Page of Swords. Disappointing news. He's had some disappointing news. Often that's thought of as the spy in the camp, in the camp whistleblower, but to me the first thing that crossed my mind was disappointing news for him. Ace of Pentacles, and it's about opportunities. There's new opportunities for money. So on top of the Knight of Cups, got the Ace of Swords. The truth's going to come out about the empty vessel. Yeah. Yes, we've all been hearing that over and over and over. So what's on top of the Page of Swords? The Seven of Wands. Standing ground. Defensive. It's interesting. This shows a heart. Uncover the News mentioned that he was taken to Walter Reed with a purple blotch on the back of his hand. Purple blotches can often be an indication of circulation. Could be something going on with his heart. Disappointing news about his heart, possibly. But he's standing his ground. On top of the Ace of Pentacles, got the Seven of Swords. Yeah, he's going to get away with it. He's, you know, he's probably being told to retire. You know, Wendy K, hello. Judy Malley, hello. Florida's copping some of that hurricane, is it? Yeah, you might think he has no heart, but yeah. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities for money. He's going to get away with that too. But if we go across the line, he's being told the truth about something. But yeah, this is just today. What I'm reading on is the energy that I get for today. The High Priestess. He should be listening to better, higher wisdom. This is on top of the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. He should be listening to people who know better, but he's not. He's not. On top of the Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands, this is the Ten of Wands. Really having to, he's finding it hard to do things. It's like dragging his body around. It's just feels like he's loaded down with tons of weight. He's not having a good day. He's not feeling too good today by the sounds of it. On top of the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, there is the Two of Cups. New relationships, new partnerships. Thanks for the patience with me drinking my drink. Let's see. Burden of relationships. So he's looking to forge new relationships. I think he's looking towards the future, getting in again, because it looks like he may have bullied the GOP into renominating him, possibly. And but going to get some surprising news in the Devil. So over all of this, we've got surprising news in the Devil and Temperance. It's hard to think of a man like Trump overdoing things, considering he apparently only works 1 hour a day, gets his daily briefing, and that's it. Hi, Debbie Sullivan. Yeah, nobody wants to go. They're not getting the numbers. We'll have a look at why that Miami rally was cancelled. Was it cancelled due to coronavirus, do you know, or did they cancel it? Lisa Blackmon, yeah. Seeds from China. Yeah, I've been seeing little things about that. I'll have a look at those too. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at why that was cancelled. Who cancelled it? Hi, Petya. Okay, so yeah, he's not feeling too well today, but he's still reaching out and talking to people about all these new opportunities. He's been told the truth about his health, and he's not listening. He doesn't believe it. He cannot see how sick he is because he doesn't believe that he can get that sick. You know? So, yeah. He doesn't believe he can be sick. He will not believe the evidence, any evidence shown to him, because he doesn't believe it. He thinks he is invincible, and he thinks well, I hope everything goes all right with the schools at the end of August. I might look at that closer if you like. Hurricane Isaias. Yeah. Hurricane Isaias. What's going on with TikTok? I know that you can put up like 40-second videos or something, but what are people posting anti-Trump videos on TikTok, young people or something? Yeah, he is an idiot, isn't he? Hi, Patricia Ray. Okay, let's have a look. Why? Was the Miami rally cancelled? It was due, what, tonight, was it? The Magician. The Three of Swords. Queen of Wands. People didn't want to go anywhere near it. They had more pressing concerns and they were just not going to go. A, looking after their families. B, intuition was telling them to stay away, probably the hurricane, the weather. But they weren't getting the numbers signing up. So, you know, Five of Cups, heartbreak, loss. Yeah. They weren't getting people to sign up. They're feeling embattled. They have enough to deal with. They don't really want to, you know. It's not that they don't support Trump. It's just that they're not going to risk their health and their family's health for... I'm sorry, I'll have to just... That was just my alarm. I have it set for 9:30 every day. So I thought it was a phone call for a minute. And Miami is a hotspot. Yeah, they're just not interested. It doesn't mean that they don't want to support him or vote for him or whatever. It's just they've got their families to think of. And yeah, so they're putting their families first, and he hates that. So he's like, well, I'm not going to go down. No, we cancel it there. Oh. Mm. I'm going to ask, apparently the GOP have banned the press from their whatever it is they're doing. Don't know. Just maybe thought they were getting a rough deal. I thought maybe just different. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think it's a lot of them. They just saw what happened with the spike in infections after the Tulsa rally. And yeah. TikTok. Okay. Yeah. Mm. Hi, Sheila. Sent you an email. Sheila, I sent you an email. So, yeah. Yeah, no. So, yes, I did, Sheila. I did send you an email. Okay. Seeds from China. Are the seeds from China, are they being sent to do harm? What is that business about? Three of Cups. Not what it seems. Knight of Cups. I'm looking at the seeds that are being sent from China. Seven of Cups. Again, that's the illusionary thing, not what it seems. Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. It's a diversion. It's not what it seems. I don't think the seeds themselves are harmful. I just think it's sort of like a bit of a gaslighting thing that some group in China are trying to do. Some sort of gaslighting. Maybe cause a bit of panic. Yeah, it's a group of people. Suspension of service. Something to do, I think it may be a bit of an attempt to sabotage the postal service in some way. I'm not sure, by slowing them down, by because I just got suspension of postal service when I saw this card. Maybe a bit of an attempt to panic people and slow down the postal service, maybe cause shutdowns in different areas. Dress rehearsal? Dress rehearsal? To see what happens. Maybe it sounds maybe they're seeing what would happen. Maybe a bit of a dress rehearsal for November, going through and inundating suspicious packages for the postal service to slow things down. So don't be surprised if it ties back to not necessarily Trump himself, but yeah, people wanting to help Trump. Bette Midler, love Bette Midler. Bette Midler, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, just burden the service. Yeah, group work, burdening the service. Maybe, by causing a bit of a dress rehearsal, maybe next time sending through some powder or something, talcum powder, but causing facilities to have to shut down. Hi, Zenless Serenity. Hi, Dawn Amato. Becca, how soon, when you get your postal ballots, how far ahead can you vote? Oh yeah, definitely. I forget the name of the guy. I read the guy's name, but yeah. Yeah, you do have to apply to get a postal ballot, is my understanding. Dawn, get your application in. Yeah, it's a bit of a dress rehearsal, I think. Yeah. The lengthy pandemic. The state of Victoria here in Australia is still going off its nana. It slows down for a few days and then ups peaks again, a couple of hundred over what it's been getting. Like it'll slow down to 400, 500 new cases a day, and then it'll spike up to 700, 800, and then it'll go back down again, and then yeah. Hello, got someone joining the stream here, so welcome to Sheila. Hang on, add to stream. Turn your sound on. We can't hear you.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, we're going okay, but Victoria's having a hard time with the virus. So how are you, Sheila?
I am pretty good. That's a pretty good. I just jumped out of my pajamas.
Oh, you
got me a shirt on.
It's
all right. I wasn't tired. I wasn't too tired. So, hi everyone.
I'm just going to turn it up a little bit on my end so that I was. Yeah. So So Sheila's joined us for a while, and So I was just going to look at the coronavirus in general because I read a headline this morning and a bit of a thing about who are saying it's going to be a lengthy pandemic. It's not going anywhere quickly.
No, it's not. Well, it's because nobody's complying to what they need to do.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody complying anytime soon.
Yeah, well, you can cop $4,000 fines here in Australia if you don't stay in quarantine, and they haven't sent anyone to jail yet. You can be sent up into jail for up to 5 years.
Wouldn't that be refreshing to be able to do that here in the States? But I don't think
they haven't done it yet, but they've put it out there that yes, that's when they looked at what you can do, public engagement and things like that. And there were 3 girls who lived in Queensland and decided they were going to go down and visit all these friends in Melbourne and get all social and everything. Got the virus, flew back, lied, and now they're spreading it around Queensland. So they've had 5 cases attached to these girls, and they're getting charged. They're getting charged because they lied and then they did not stay in quarantine. And in fact, it's no more, well, you can quarantine at your place of residence now. If you're coming in from a state, you're going into a hotel. That's it, where your movements are controlled. So, yeah,
gotcha.
They're not trusting people to quarantine in the house anymore. And they were paying for it. The government was paying for the hotel bills for these people, but now it's you have to pay for it. So it really makes people think.
All right. So what are we reading on?
So I was just going to have a quick read on the pandemic, and time's hard with tarot. But how about have a look at the next couple of months with it and see what we can find about it for the next couple of months, say between now and what's that, September, or between now and the election. How's that, next 3 months or something? Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
That. Then I want to look at Pompeo.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
I appreciate the invite.
Yeah. I always just
Thank
nice
you.
to share the space with somebody sometimes too.
Absolutely. It's nice to have friends. It's nice to have friends.
Yeah. All my friends moved away a little while ago. Like, was it me?
Well, this is
just life.
Well, this is how all of my friends are meeting right now because of COVID.
Yeah.
You know, faced on the internet. So you're not alone.
Yeah.
Even though we have a few continents between us. Ooh,
yeah.
the tower.
Yeah, temperance. I got temperance on the bottom. It's time and patience. Time and patience is just, and balancing. They're working on it, but it's time and patience. That's going to be needed in abundance. King of Cups, Chariot of Waters. You know, I got the King of Cups here, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. It's the King of Cups here. This is described as a chariot here, implying movement, and cups also, to me, they're like elixirs, medicine. There's movement on the vaccine front, but they're still needing more money, and it's not going to happen fast enough to alleviate anxiety. This is the Nine of Swords. Lord of Despair and Cruelty. It's still got a path to run. It's not, it's still going to cause a lot of distress. It's by no means finished. On top of the King of Cups, I've got Justice. So whatever they're doing, they're justified in feeling confident. But I got the Hierophant on top of the Ace of Pentacles. The governments all around the world should be trying to get as many resources as possible to these people, because there's still disappointing news. Every time they think that they're on top of this thing, it comes back, and that's going to continue to happen. It's a bit of a vicious cycle. Every time they think they've got it down with suppression and all that, and try to open up a bit, it's just a vicious cycle. Time-wise, well, of course, tarot is not good for time. I've got the Knight of Swords. Keep fighting, but hope's being stirred up about all these different cures and all that. It just causes chaos and harm, causes storms and teacups. More money, so many different details to look into. I know there's, the wonderful Dr. Fauci is hopeful at the end of the year, but I don't see it. I think it's going to take longer than that. And Seven of Cups, there's just too much going on. There's no way they can really tell how long it's going to go. That's why I'm saying it's going to be lengthy, because there's just too much they don't know yet. And it's not going anywhere soon. It's going to be there. And I think it's going to be this round of breathe easy for a while. Oh, it's got to shut everything down again. Breathe easy for a while. You've got to shut down again. Breathe easy for a while. And possibly in 1 or 2 month cycles, where you can step back and breathe easy for a while, and then it's going to come back and flare up again. You'd like to hope that each flare up is less. But we'll just have to wait and see. But that's what I'm getting from all this. What about you, Sheila?
Well, it's not any better. Hi, everyone. I see everybody saying hello to me. Thank you. Hello, everyone. In the chat that said hello. It's not going to be any better. I've always felt next September or October is when we're going to get some real information, some real relief, and some real stuff. But that's always been just my intuition. Nothing to support that intuition. But it's not going to be any better. I mean, it's out of control now, and there's no reining it back anymore. No. We can definitely wear our masks so that we protect ourselves and we protect others if in case we do it, and that's probably the only recourse we have to save our soul, to save ourselves. Not necessarily our soul, but to save ourselves at this point in time. So we got the Tower. I got the income and the poverty is going to get worse, unfortunately. We have the King or the Three of Swords, which it means that we're going to endure some more death. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune, which is like, good luck, everyone. That's the attitude of our president. Oh, good luck, everyone, type of thing. Yeah. But yeah, it's not going to get any better. I agree with you.
No, it's not.
Not for a while.
I just threw three more cards, and I got the Five of Cups, which is loss, loss of life, loss of income. Princess of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. Intellectuals. That's an intellectual card, but they're only right at the start of what they need to know. This one I'm getting from this. They're only right at the start of what they really need to know to clamp down on this. They thought they made quite a good inroad into it, but they haven't. They're only right at the start. There's still so much more they need to know. They will get there, but they have to keep. There's so many people come out with so many bullshit, this and this and that story. They've got to keep cutting through all these gaslighting devices, all this gaslighting and all these false stories and all that are causing anxiety, and cut through that. And it might be disappointing for people to hear, no, this is just bull dust, it's not going to work. But they need to continue to do that. Otherwise, people will start doing things that are bad for them, or doing things that won't hurt them, but it's not going to protect them. So, and they believe it protects them, so they go out and get sick anyway. So they have to really keep on top of that as well. So, yeah, it's just, it's not going anywhere fast. We go out a little bit, but we're prepared at any minute just to shut down and lock ourselves away. So, and we're in the luckiest place in the world, I think, to be at the moment. It's not that we're not getting new cases, but our new cases in Western Australia is like one overnight and stuff.
Yeah.
But, we're so lucky with that, and we're able to be relatively relaxed. But I see so many people who still wear masks and social distance in the supermarkets and things like that, and they're doing all the right things. But you also know that they're prepared at any minute to just go and shut themselves and their family away, and and lock down at any minute. So don't necessarily want to, but that's what we're like over here, because we are lucky and we want to stay lucky. So and I'm going to do a reading for those Australians on Clive Palmer. What's going to happen to him? Have you guys heard of Clive Palmer in the US?
Who?
Clive Palmer.
Claude Farmer?
Clive.
Is that what
C-L-I-V-E.
Clyde Farmer?
Clive Palmer. He is a billionaire. He is actually a real billionaire.
Yeah. Opposed to our fake billionaires that we have at the White House.
Yeah. That doesn't mean he's any better than Trump.
Right.
All
right. I like going blind. So what is the question about this guy?
Okay. What is the future for Clive Palmer? So if you can do a read on him, I'd really appreciate it.
All right, let's do a blind. I'm going to do it blind. I do it best when I don't know nothing.
All right.
So I don't know. So he's a thing. So Clyde Farmer, Knight of Cups, Clyde. He's
Palmer.
loved.
Palmer. Sorry,
Palmer.
It's Palmer. With a P. Yeah.
He's loved. We have the Four of Pentacles, where people are trying to hold on to him. Page of Cups. He has an immature attitude about things. Three of Wands coming in, seeing the big picture, but he's also a dreamer, and that's the reason why he's gotten where he has gotten. But the Five of Cups, he's moving on in grief. There's some things in his life, of course, that hang over his head that kind of cause a little bit of poverty thinking for some reason. There's that. And then he has also the Queen of Swords, which is bitter. So he's actually kind of gotten mad going forward. Not very good. We have the Devil, which is either the end of something or his downfall, and the Seven of Pentacles, which is a sudden gain, but yet taking stock into something. And then we have the final outcome, which is the Ace of Pentacles, which is opportunity. But he's not going to do it like in an honest kind of way, I don't think. Something's gonna come around and he's going to pick and choose. Yeah, because the Six of Cups comes in poor lifestyle choices. So something he's not gonna pick very well, and poor lifestyle choices, and the strength is going to weaken him pretty severely when he does it. That's what I got.
Yeah.
Does it all make any sense?
It makes a lot of sense.
And Hermit, and then the sun, he's going to be illuminated. Whatever he's doing, it's going to be done in broad daylight, and he's going to have to retreat after he does it.
Yeah. What he's doing is he's this big businessman, and he's created his own political party who have gotten, a few people into parliament and all that, but not enough to make any difference. But he's suing the West Australian government because we've got our borders shut down at the moment, very strict control. He's suing them because he was told he could not come into Western Australia to conduct his business because A, he's not an essential worker, and B, all his business can be conducted over the internet, over Zoom and all that. So he's suing the West Australian government, saying they're closing down the borders is unconstitutional, blah, blah, blah. He did have the Prime Minister and the Attorney General on his side, but Scott Morrison just yesterday backed off from supporting him.
Yeah.
Honestly, this man has not quite in Trump's league in ruining businesses, but there's quite a lot of businesses he's touched that have gone down the tube, that have cost jobs and the economy and things like that. He actually wanted to build, and I think he's still trying to get it up and running, a replica of the Titanic.
See, he has those immature thoughts and the beliefs. That's what come out. He has those like dreamer, big, huge dreamers. Yeah.
And sometimes it works, sometimes it hasn't. He's not very popular. He's getting more and more unpopular every day. There's a campaign going, like if he gets the borders open and he lands at Perth Airport, there's a campaign going to turn up to the airport to coffin Clive Palmer.
Oh my gosh.
And he's he's been the butt of a lot of jokes, but he's also got a lot of money, real money, and honestly, he's probably got a little shrine to Trump somewhere. I'm quite sure he has.
I hope it's a chamber pot. I hope that's his shrine. Is it a chamber?
No. It'd probably be gold-plated statues or something. So yeah, I was interested to get somebody's take on Clive Palmer.
There you go.
And yeah, and it made a lot of sense. So anyway, you want to have a look at Mike Pompeo?
Let's do the third monster in the row. Yeah. Third monster from the top. What's the question about Pompeo though? What's the question? Just a general.
I think at the beginning, things start to fall apart for him. Let's have a look at that.
Is Cappy's mom still in the chat? Did she leave?
Cappy's mom, you still there?
I haven't seen her for a while. Did she go to bed?
Georgie Moon, yes, you know all about Clive Palmer. Georgie Moon lives in Queensland where Clive Palmer lives.
Yes, I'm here. Hi, Cappy's mom.
Hi, Cappy's
mom. I haven't seen you for a while. She's here. Hi, sweetie. All right, so Pompeo.
I'm interested to what the next couple of months hold for him, basically. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what the next couple of months hold for him. I'm going to do a quick cross on him. So,
will a hurricane hit Mar-a-Lago? Wouldn't that be?
Hurricane Isaiah, yeah.
I wish we could get a hurricane where we could just stir it, like a Nintendo game. No, here, there. Of course, give everybody warning so we're
the
not
villagers
killing
time to
anybody.
evacuate and just leave the lords in the castle to fight.
Right. You need a Nintendo game with those hurricanes. Well, they had that hurricane. I was doing a reading, and one of my girls, the girl that I was reading, she lived in Palm Beach in Florida as the hurricane was coming up. And so I looked up on the radar as I was talking to her, because she goes, if I have to go, I have to go, you know. And I saw the radar, and I looked at the radar, and it was coming in, and it was right over the Bahamas, or close to on the west side of the west side of the Bahamas, or east side of the Bahamas. Anyways, it just disintegrated. I was like, we don't have to worry about the hurricane anymore. It just broke up, and it's going to take a lot to reorganize. And she goes, oh, good. So we talked for another hour. But
which hurricane is that one?
Yeah,
is that I saw?
Yeah, she was just telling me everything that the Floridians have to get together. These people, they have their life, and then they have their hurricane life, is what she called it. You have to get everything prepared and everything, you know. It was incredible. All right,
Same here
Pompeo.
Yep.
I get distracted.
In Queensland, with during cyclone season, which is what hurricanes are called down here. And you just get on with your life, but you have everything prepared to just pack up and go if you need to, or you just have it all prepared.
They say that the hurricane is back. The hurricane reorganized itself.
I was
let me see.
It was downgraded overnight apparently, but it's come back. So I read on it the other day, and I got that it's sort of go up the Florida and Georgia coast, and then maybe impact more in the Carolinas. So but
it is a little more organized for sure, and it just keeps on throwing, storm clouds upon storm clouds onto the southern part of Florida, from West Palm Beach, actually from Port St. Lucie. Is it Lucy or I don't know how to say that, but anyways, West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, all the way down. They're all getting kind of hammered with storms. It doesn't look too overly organized, though. Okay, Pompeo.
No. Pompeo.
Pompeo.
Have a look at Mike Pompeo. Pompeo. Ooh. Ooh.
The little devil monger that he is.
Ooh. I don't have reversals in this deck, but a reversal's come up.
Christine says we are going. Oh, maybe that's not him. Ooh, Hangman. Chariot. What's going on with him?
Go for it, Christine. Okay. Okay. Well, the first card that popped up is what's all around him. Well, what's currently happening. Death card. Big changes. Not necessarily happy changes. His challenge is how to go forward from here. This is good. So his challenge is how to go forward from here. Okay. At the base of the reading is he's out in the cold. In the recent past, this is the Ten of Pentacles, the building of money, but it's reversed. Loss of money. Lots of money for him. Over his head, he's got the Page of Cups, surprising emotional news. Immediate future, Seven of Swords. He's going to try and get away with a few things. He's going to try and implement some strategies to get away with a few things. In his environment at the moment, it's the Queen of Pentacles. For me, that's resources, gathering resources, trying to figure out what he has. And I think he's somebody who's, it's time to reap what you sow, buddy. They're looking at everything he's done and they're not happy with him. Well, that's America in general and stuff, I should think. his hopes and fears as the King of Wands. This is Trump. He's hoping to be able to get away without being tied irrevocably to Trump, but he fears that's just not going to happen. And his final outcome is the Knight of Wands. Investigators coming in, and but they're holding back at the moment. They're ready to go in and investigate him, but they're holding back at the moment. He might even end up walking away, resigning. He might be forced to. So I've got the 8 of Cups here. So he might be all smiles and everything, and looking as big men do, just so sure of themselves and stuff. Having the physical presence to always seem sure and in control, but he's not, and he doesn't feel that. I think he sees the end coming, and he really, really wants to try and find a way. He's going to try and implement some strategy to get out of there with an intact skin. Will he? I don't think so. What about you?
Well, yeah, I've got the Chariot, which is inverted, which is a lack of control. Then I got the Hangman, which is different point of view, of course, and also transition and surrender. So that's really weird to get that in between the Page of Swords. So I have the lack of control and new perspective and letting go, and then the Page of Swords, which is right side up, which is deceitful person or a spy. So I don't know what that's about, like somebody spying on him, which he's not getting away with much either. And then we also have the Ace of Pentacles, which is inverted, which is lack of security, which also talks about somebody being able to penetrate and spy and watch him. And then we also have the Queen of Cups, which is emotionally insecure, dark feelings. He's pretty angry about it. Love inverted, which is also disharmony. I think there's a whole bunch of fighting, internal fighting with Trump's GOP, with his people. I think there's a lot of fighting in between that. Now, I did that with Pompeo, and then I asked about, because I got the spy, and so I asked about the spy and what's going on. The Hermit, which is undercover. If you want to read the spy in undercover, and there's a ton of people helping that spy out. And then we have the Four of Swords, which is where they are laying low, but they're getting all the information. Because then I have the Ace of Swords, and in these right here, you can see the guy is sitting here, but he's going crazy, but they are gathering all the information around him. They are gathering all the information around him, and they're playing chess, and they're playing their hand, but everything that they're doing is flopping. Everything that they're doing is not going. It's like they would shoot a torpedo towards a tanker, and another torpedo is going to knock it out of the way. Is what they're doing.
Okay. Yeah, I asked 3 more questions. I asked one other quick question with him, and are there going to be investigations? I got the Queen of Swords, which for me is being called forth to answer for your actions, which is a yes. Support, circles of support, intemperance. He's going to be looking for some support, but it's going to be very, very tempered. Now, he's got aspirations to go into the Senate, Pompeo.
I don't know what his aspirations are anymore. I mean, if he wants to go into this, I don't see him having a career anywhere after Trump is gone, and any of his people are going to have a career anywhere.
No, you're going to have to really, really prove why people should listen to you.
No,
and even take a chance on you.
Pompeo wanted to go to Kansas or something and be maybe a governor and a senator or something along that lines in Kansas.
I just got a picture of a giant Toto dog coming up and biting him on the ass. Kansas doesn't want him.
No. Well, I have a lot of Kansas friends in Kansas, and they all said no.
Yeah,
No,
seriously,
thank
when you
you.
said he wanted to go to Kansas, I just thought, I just got Toto and a picture of a giant version of Toto just biting him on the arm. And it's like, Kansas don't want him. Yeah.
That's funny.
Giant
All right.
walking,
So what are we
whatever
doing?
Toto is. What else is on my...
Were you about done? I don't know how long you'd been on before I caught you.
Oh, no, I don't know how long you've been on, but no, I've still got almost an hour left. So here's the time. But if you want to just, whenever you feel,
Let's
because I
do a
know
couple.
that.
I think I'll do like maybe 2 or 3 more questions, and then because it is
Yeah.
8:10 here, so.
Yeah, and you were early to bed girl, so yeah.
I was even on the weekends. I'm up. It's just automatic for me. But go for it. What is the next question?
I've got a question about the US Postal Service.
Okay.
What's going to happen with it? I think the question I ended up writing down was, will they try to nobble it to affect the election? Well, will all these slowdowns and all this interference with it affect the election with the US Postal Service? So, yeah. Ooh, that's a good one. Estelle Harrington just asked, is Elaine Chao a spy? Might look at that one next.
Where did Becca go? I haven't seen her for a while. Wasn't she on here with one of your chats?
Becca, you still on? She's usually in bed, watching in bed.
Yeah. It's like, where did she go?
Becca, you still watching? Hi, Keisha Harris. Sandra Henderson, hello. Debbie Fitzsimmons. Becca's often like you too. She might watch for the first hour and then go to bed. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't scare her off or anything.
No. Hi, Jennifer Taylor. I haven't seen your name before, so welcome. Oh, what bad shuffling. So we're looking at the US Postal Services. Will the attempts, will all this nobbling have an effect on the election? Hi, Bonnie Russell. Knight of Swords tends to cause chaos. Page of Cups, surprising news. Two of Pentacles, manipulation. Victory, moving through it. King of Cups, emotional, but stability. Okay. I've got 3 lines here. Hi, Crazy Cat Lady. Knight of Swords, definitely it's an attempt to cause chaos, but there's going to be victory over that. They're going to get, it's not going to work like they hoped, and they're going to have to back off. That's the 4 of Swords. That's the first line. Second line is emotional news, but also immaturity. Supposing emotional news. This is movement through what they're trying to do. So no, they're going to keep moving. They're not going to let it. They're an institution, and as an institution, they're going to survive and they're going to come out on top of this, despite people trying to nobble it. There are attempts. This is the third line. There are attempts to manipulate it, but it's not going to work ultimately. It's going to people who are hoping to nobble it, so the election, slow down election results, they're going to be disappointed. They are going to be there to play their part in a crucial position. They are going to be able to play their part in a crucial decision, which is, of course, electoral results and postal votes and all that. They're going to be able to. So if I've got 3 lines of 3, so if I go diagonal, we've got the Knight of Swords, attempted chaos, but 6 of Swords moving through that to be able to play their part in that crucial position. The attempts at manipulation, they're going to be able to go through that, and they're going to have to back off. So, yeah, there is going to be attempts to nobble it, but they're going to get through it. However, they do. You know, they don't see themselves as a political thing. They see themselves as a service, and they're going to do everything they can in their power to basically get through those attempts. So, but yeah, people are trying to nobble them. What about you? What'd you get?
Well, I got they're going to defend their territory.
Okay.
Knight of Wands, they're going to defend their territory, and then we'll have the Ace of Wands, which is new cycle and enterprise, meaning that they're going to keep up what they're going to keep up, and nothing's going to deter them. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, which is down to earth, meaning that you know, no matter what is said and everything, the business as usual. And the Four of Pentacles is they're going to hold on. Another card where it talks about them defending their territory. They're going to hold on, and they're going to be financially cold and stability and holding on. So they're going to have that. We also have the beginnings of what they're going to create in the post office. I had a feeling they're going to have teamwork. So the first thing I got was the teamwork, as in, so if he starts going for because he can only manage the United States the post office, right? That's what he can get his little fingers in, but he cannot do, say, Amazon, who does a delivery service. He cannot do all the other. I'm trying to think of all of them, all of the other ones like UPS and all of that. He can't control them. So they're gonna, as teamwork, they're gonna buckle up and say, we will help you in your endeavor to get all of this mail through. And the post office is not going to be inundated. It's not going to be backed up, and they're going to have help. Yeah.
FedEx, things like that.
They're all going to come to the rescue and get that done, because it's going to be before their Christmas busy season. So they're going to have that little bit of a lull that happens between Halloween and after Thanksgiving. So they're going to be able to just jump in and help with the load of all of the ballots and everything. So it's going to be business as usual. The president can spout off whatever he wants. I keep on thinking, does anybody catch on? He goes, this is going to be the most manipulated. So not that he's going to win, but doesn't he understand that if he wins, that means he doesn't win? He's telling everybody it's going to be fake. It's not going to be right. It's, you know what I mean? Or he just knows that he's going to lose. It's just weird.
I had not.
Come on, people, think about what he's saying.
So whoever wins, they haven't won because cheating was involved. Because
well, Trump and you're not a legit president from the get-go, and you're not here now. What the heck?
honestly, that did not even occur to me. Hi, Egypt. Hi, Theresa. That just did not occur to me at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, wow, you're right.
So, he really thinks his people. Like, they're stupid.
He's trying to set it up so that he can claim that the Dems cheated.
Yeah, because he knows he's going to lose. But then
argument if he wins.
Yeah, he's already telling everybody he's a loser. It's going to be fake. Yeah. It's going to be manipulated. He's already telling everybody he's a loser. He's going to lose.
He's already saying, if I win, I cheated. If I don't win, they cheat.
Yes. Craziness. All right, couple more, and then I got to head to bed, little miss. This was fun.
Everyone's favorite box of brief boy, Alan Dershowitz.
Alan who?
Dershowitz.
Dershowitz.
He was involved with the Epstein things way back, and he said he only ever got a massage and he kept his boxes on.
What does he? I don't know. I don't remember who he is. Ellen, what to
He's
explain?
this esteemed law professor who's often called in for his expert opinion. He appeared on Tucker Carlson's show. That gives you an idea of which side of the equation he's on. And he is caught up in the Epstein business, and he's like, well, look, I only ever went there to his, there to get a massage, and I always had my boxers on.
Oh.
And this guy
all right, let's see. What's the okay?
He's
so
like
what's
right
the
up there with Wilbur Ross in the thing. So you're pretty blank on it. You so good that you.
I love that I don't know much about it.
That we have a look at what's going on with Alan Dershowitz.
All right, let's go on. Let's see what's going on with that boy. What's going on with Alan Dershowitz?
Yeah. Dershowitz, yeah.
Let's see.
Hi, Kate Sweet Blue. Hi, Anne. Hey.
Lucy Ann's in there. Kathy W. I love Egypt. All these people who I see commenting on my channel too. It's so sweet to see them all.
There's no funny one. I love that name, and I love the little doggy. I just love that name. That is the best name. There's no funny one. Brings a big smile to my face.
I don't know what this guy is, but the first card I got is the devil.
Oh, well, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I got the Page of Wands, which is inverted, which is a pessimist, lack of direction, bad news, a bullying youth. Is this guy for real?
Yep.
Creative block, turning sour, greedy. Page of Cups, which is creative beginning, learning new skills, but he's still learning new skills. And the Knight of Pentacles, which is lack of people skills. Let's see. The King of Wands, a born leader, so he knows how to boss people around. Four of Cups was emotionally aloof and empty. And then we also have the High Priestess, which is also inverted. He's getting a lot of inverted cards. Listening to your inner voice or hidden agenda. We also have a Tower moment with this guy. What's going on with this guy? I thought I was going to get some good cards, but not so much. Five of Swords, betrayal, loss, defeat. And the final outcome is the Wheel of Fortune, which is movement, progress, travel, and opportunities for change. Interesting. Did any of that making any sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. So the first card I got for him is Hermit. He has been in the background for a while. He's only recently been sticking his nose back out ever since Elaine Maxwell got thing. I mean, he popped up for the occasional story, but there's a lot about him that he does not want to come to light. Okay. His challenge
it's going to.
Yeah, it is. His challenge is to keep gaslighting, to keep people confused, and to keep these things he doesn't want to know and hidden behind this cloud screen. At the base of it is the lovers' relationships he's had with people. Elaine Maxwell coming to the US and getting caught is one of the worst things that could have happened to him. His past actions leading up to present circumstances. King of Cups, emotionally, he has been. In this instance, I'm getting the reverse to turn it upside down. He is really, 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 really upset, and he's going off his block. And overindulgence. He really just partook of things that just were not good for him. Should never have done. Overindulged in so many bad things. He's due for a very, very big shake-up and rude awakening. I think this is somebody I get a family member here who is possibly going to come out and tell a few tales. He's going to feel betrayed and heartbroken. Surprising news for him when it does happen. And he's also, despite getting the King of Cups, which is the mature, stable king, I had it upside down. I got the message to turn it upside down. Page of Cups, of course, can be emotional immaturity, and that was directly across. He's not in a position to really, I think he's a lot more mentally unstable than he appears. His emotional ability to emotionally handle things is really, really degrading, and going downhill. In his environment, money sharing money, paying money to people he shouldn't have been paying money to, or that's going to start coming out. People, someone who's 5 of Wands, going to try and cause a lot of conflict.
Yep.
His hopes and fears, he's hoping people are going to stick by him, but he's fearing they're not going to. This is circles of support. I drew 3 cards for the final outcome. The first one was Ace of Cards, overflow of emotions, not good overflow of emotions. He's really going to lose his stuffing, to put it politely, because all the stuff he doesn't want him to come to light is going to come to light, and it's going to lead to very, very nasty changes in his life. Yep.
Yeah, the outcome I got was karma.
Yeah,
for sure.
There's no way he can stop what is going to happen to him.
He's not a good idea. I watched a news blip today on YouTube where it talked about a whole bunch of information and a whole bunch of documents and things like that from Maxwell. Either it came from Maxwell or something along that lines, that they have tons of information right now that's going to be released soon, is what they said. Talking about the evidence, talking about everybody that's involved, type of thing, a whole bunch. They said there was a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be illuminated, and all of the victims from with Jeffrey Epstein, all the victims get to come forth along with Maxwell's. It's going to be epic.
Yep. I got a question.
Okay,
if you
one
want
more,
and
then
yeah. Yep. Will Barr be charged with anything in the next few weeks?
Will he be charged with anything?
Yeah.
Let's see. I always want to keep my my hopes down low, because I get hopeful and then I get hopeful and then
Yeah.
But we'll see what the cards say. Hi, Ann H. Ann H keeps on saying hello to us. Hello, honey.
Hi, Ann.
She's just always throwing love at us. Better than tomatoes.
Hi, James. Yeah. Kate Sweet Blue and Sharon Sype. Hi.
Can you look at Putin? Newspapers are saying he has a surprise for us.
Ooh.
What?
I'll have a look at Putin for you. Let's have a look. What we're doing? Who are we doing? Oh, Barr.
I gotta get my ghost cards out for Barr. The lower vibrating the cards are, the more you can pick up on low vibrating people. I had a deck probably about 20 years ago. It was called the Devil deck. It was fantastic. I don't know where it went. Go for it.
Yeah, well, I did 3 lines. The first line I did was he's tired. He doesn't really give a rat's anymore. He's very apathetic. He's being offered an easy way out. If you don't take it, you know, everything's going to come in and pile on top of you. Reap what you sow. He is considering walking away. He's hoping that by walking away, he'll be able to get away without getting charged for anything. He's looking to see if he can shore up support with that. And he just might get away with that if he resigns and walks away. He's still hoping to get away and manipulate situations. You know, I've got money laundering with this card, which, you know, I don't really get that often. You know, I get sharing of information. Well, it might not be money laundering. It might be information. Maybe if he shares some information, he'll have some hope of avoiding charges. So he might get away with it if he shares what he knows. He might get away with not getting charged, but I think he's definitely going to end up being disbarred. But if he doesn't resign and shares what he knows, he could get charged, yeah. But I think he might resign and share what he knows and then just escape charges that way. What'd you get?
Well, ironically, Spirit's telling me a little bit about Barr. I got the Page of Pentacles, which is inverted, and the words on there are pretty, you know, waste of time and talent. You know, this man, he was an intelligent man. He really knew his stuff. And what a waste of time and talent on what he is doing nowadays. Bad memories, feeling out of place, dwelling too much, which is 9 of Cups, stuck in a rut, memory loss. So this is the telling about who and what he's becoming. Now, what came interesting about that is it was the Hangman, which is inverted, which is talking guilty conscience and then punishment. So I thought, maybe he is. And then I have the Magician, which is the tools. The tools are at hand. So is that the tools are at hand? They have everything they need to do to punish him? Maybe. But I also get the Ace of Cups, which is creative inspiration, meaning that he could maneuver his way out of it, like you were talking. Maybe he makes a deal and he gets out of it. And the Queen of Swords shows up, bitter cover-up and hint, where we're going to be pissed off if he got off again. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all up in the air right now, but he's definitely, what a waste of talent. What a waste of talent. Have you ever looked at his resume? I've looked at all that he has done. He has like graduated from this, graduated from that. He's really highly intelligent. What a waste.
Yeah.
To use it for evil.
Yeah.
He really could have done some really good stuff in his life if he would have put effort into the good side. But no, he had to go with Darth Vader instead of you know, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah. I mean, I get that feeling of waste of talent.
Waste of talent. Waste of a life.
I get that feeling with Lindsey Graham. He could have been so much more, but he chose the easier way, especially after he lost his lodestar, which was John McCain. And I also get that feeling with Tucker Carlson, who I think went for the easy way. Because when you watch Tucker Carlson, he is actually very compelling to watch, even though garbage comes out of his mouth. His way of expressing himself, his articulation, he's very serious face when doing that.
Yep.
If he'd have gone rather than the easy way and the Murdoch way, we'll call it, if he'd have gone straight and done straight journalism, he could have been he's a wasted talent.
I agree.
He could have been a lot more. I get that same feeling with him. That it's like he's spouting this stuff, but
I felt that about Lindsey Graham as well. We all know what he's become and what he's doing now is unacceptable. He needs to go. But I've caught a few of his him speaking in front of Congress and all of that back in the day. And he was really inspiring with his words and how he talked and how he presented himself. It's just a shame that it just went to waste. I was like, gosh, you could have really done something, spectacular.
Yeah. He didn't start out as he is now. Mitch McConnell, I think, is always out for himself.
Mitch McConnell, I've never liked, ever.
I don't think I see pictures of him when he was first put in office, and I've never gotten that vibe of I'm there for the people. It's always I'm a big smug person, and I'm going to make the best of it for myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Are you right to go, or are you?
Okay, one more. One more, and then I'll go.
Let's have a look at what big surprise Putin has for people. Let's have a look.
Oh.
Putin has a big surprise for people, apparently.
Okay, hang on. I got to get me some sage out for the poot. For the Mr. Putin. Because that's an energy I don't want to be caught with for long. Remember, you're just a drone. You're going in to observe. You're just a drone. Ooh, look at
I don't tap into their energies. I just read cards, and what pops into my head is like, I don't actively reach out to go into people's energies. It's not. No. On the very few occasions I get that, it's like, but no, not getting that with.
Apparently, Spirit says I need a lot.
It's a little bit of extra.
Where did you go, Chrissy?
Spirit. Just thinking that sphere of protection I ask for every time a little bit.
Woo! I got a cloud.
Yeah. I haven't got the Palo Santo smudge sticks out yet. So.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay. It's a going. Okay. Now that I've it's like a big old huge puff. It's still going. Okay, Putin, what's going on? You're gonna burn the house down. I know. Oh, that's so funny. All right, Chrissy. What is Putin having in store for us?
Let's have a look at what's on the bottom. On the bottom, standing his ground, defensive. Somebody's going to be standing there. The first card that came up from Putin, he's surprised, whatever it is, it's going to cause a bit of a rupture in the time-space continuum. It's going to be a bit of a tower moment. On top of that, you've got the Queen of Cups. Somebody's going to need medication, meaning Trump. This is always Trump needs medication for me when it comes to anything to do with politics, because there's going to be the devil to pay. Putin is absolutely had enough of Trump.
Woo, good. It's about dang time.
Now, the second line, Queen of Swords, call forth an answer for your actions. It's going to be hope, bring hope to people, and it's going to be the start of an emotional journey. I think Putin, third line, the magician, all the tools they need to make people's wishes come true about the greedy merchant, King of Swords investigations. They've got the King and the Queen of Swords here. I think Putin's might be sending some information to people, I think, about Trump. or whatever he's going to come out and say, he's surprised. I got the word diversion went through my head there. It's a diversion because in the back door, watch what's happening here with my surprise. He's going to send information to the US somehow. They'll help bring
Really? Yes. Are you waiting for me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. I was hoping. Gotcha. Well, I got the Ten of Swords. Like he can do some serious damage, which yeah. And I at first when you said that he's got something on 45, I thought, oh really? I don't know. And then I got the Eight of Cups, which is he's changing priorities with a 45 and walking away, Eight of Cups. And then I got the Six of Cups inverted, bad memories, feeling out of place, dwelling too much in the past, stuck in a rut, memory loss, meaning he is walking. We can't get that lucky that because you know what, Putin has probably could hand over some serious damage to the United States about him. I wonder why he is losing. Because I also got the Seven of Wands in my other one where he's fighting it off. He's fighting off all the information.
Yeah, I got the Seven of Wands on the bottom of this.
New idea. Ooh, heartbreak. I think you might be onto something there, Chrissy.
Well, I just did another line, and on top of the Devil, I got Ace of Wands. All the ideas that they had. He didn't live up to them. He didn't live up to the promise. This is new promise as well. He did not come through with their plans. He did not come through the way it was planned. You know, Putin had plans for America and the rest of the world while Trump was in power, and Trump has not come through with that. I've got the Empress. American people.
Well. Well, he's got power.
He's going to help relieve the American people of their burden.
You know, that would be amazing, because here's the thing that Putin isn't. Here's what he's watching. He's watching the demise, because what we have on our hands right now is a mad king, right? That's what we have, is a guy who's going mad. And Putin's probably understanding a little bit more about it than we are, even. And he knows that he's going to have to get back into favor with the United States in order for a relationship to go forward. How are they going to? What side is he going to pick at this point? He's going to pick on. Is he going to go with the losing side, or is he going to try to go? Be back in favor. I don't know if all of that is a deterrent. I don't know. But I think you might be right about. Putin is not doing very well in his own country. He may have won a few more years, but I've read on him before. He's not doing very well in his own country.
No. I think whatever this surprise Putin has, it is a diversion. Again, and while everyone's looking at this and talking about this, he's going through other channels to get information.
Celebration.
Yeah. Take it with
that would be amazing.
With a grain of salt, and
that would be amazing if that actually came to fruition. If that was, you know what I mean? Because with everything that goes on, things just change, and that would be amazing.
I think he's already sent information, and I think maybe the surprise is a way to cover that up, that it's already been.
Somebody says, what if somebody has Putin has information on Biden instead of Trump. If he would have had information on Biden, he would have done that in the 8 years that that Obama was in office. You see what I mean? It's like they had every opportunity to take huge shots at Obama and his and Biden. So I don't think so. It wouldn't make any sense because they would have taken him down then. They did everything they could to take down Obama. And if they had something in the back, they would have used it by then. 8 years worth. You know, it takes the Republicans 4 years to figure out anything about the Democrats and they have to make up lies to do it.
Yeah.
I said that one time. I was like, "Oh, you guys are slow. The Republicans are really, really slow on the uptake. They can't figure out how to do it in 8 years, and then you add 3 more. You know, you guys are slow on the uptake. They complain about a whole bunch of stuff, but they never do anything about it. So it's all lies." All right, my dear. I think I'm going to go to bed. Leave you to your devices. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, that's all right. I've got about 15 minutes left. I'm going to do a quick reading on Elaine Chao, and and I might do a quick oracle card thing. Bring out some oracle cards. That. Thank you
so much.
Me, and now you have a good night's rest, and you know where I am if you guys want me to join you on a Sunday morning.
We will do that. We'll do that again. We just got a few guests and other things to go through, and then we'll definitely do that again. But all right, over and out.
To join you. Okay, bye.
Over and out. All right, bye. Bye, everybody in the chat.
I'm going to remove Sheila from the stream. Woohoo! There we go. So okay. Judy Malley, hello. Hi, Carol Nash. I'm still here for a few more minutes, so I'm going to do. Somebody asked, "Is Elaine Chao a spy?" I do it yes, no, and then I'm going to do her oracle cards, just to see what messages they have. Wheel of Fortune. Republican Party, the world, or 10 of Cups. Yes, it's bound to come out. She's going to have to retire. Yeah, I'd say so. She's helped cause some conflicts at times, stirring the pot. She's been an influence on Trump and on the Republican Party. The news is going to come out, and she's embattled. Yeah, she is. She's a spy. So, yeah. Anyway, before we wrap up, I'm going to grab some oracle cards. I haven't done any oracle cards for a little while, and I'm going to see what messages the cards have for everyone today, and then I'll be wrapping up for the day. And thank you very much, Sheila, for joining me for that time. Let's have a look. I'm going to do the magical herb one. So, got the book here, so let's have a look. Hey! Oh, just Whitby. Laura Carlson, hello. Yeah, it's just one little doggy talking to the neighbour's dogs. It's Whitby, and yeah, he's a very wiggly little boy. So what messages has Universal Spirit got for people today? Reflection, repair, encourage. Off the top of my head, and then I'll go to the book, it's time for us to reflect on our relationships, and a lot of us are being forced together in ways we never have been before. So it's time to step back and look at how we've handled relationships before and how we could possibly handle them in the future. For a lot of us, the next card along is repair. It's a time to maybe repair some damage in some relationships, to take that. And the third card is courage. It takes courage to maybe look back and admit where you maybe have gone wrong. And to stand up and say, yeah, I was wrong. But also follow the courage of your convictions as well. That on a personal level, on a general community level, it's also about, you know, if you're in the US, you've got elections coming up, you know, by looking back and really studying, looking at where you think, reflecting on the last 4 years, you can help repair things by standing by the courage of your convictions. So anyway, reflection. Now the herb here is lemon balm. It's love, healing, friendship, success, balancing, and moon magic. Finding a new balance. Okay, there's a lot reflect on and even to resonate with more closely. Be careful not to fall into melancholy. Okay, there are going to be some tests of faith. Okay, use this time to appreciate what has gone before and think about how you can evolve no matter what has occurred, positive or negative. Your purpose will be connected with events and situations in some way, and you must listen to your inner truth and intuition. Okay? Though the powerful details may seem very unfamiliar and the outcome hard to foresee, you are being guided with greater wisdom. Listen to your intuition. Next one along is comfrey, which is the repair card. The herb is comfrey. Uses are prosperity, healing, money, protection, safe travel. This is a time of bringing together more than one element to seek improvement. You might not have all the pieces, resources, or information you require at the moment, so keep looking, exploring, and collecting. If you take more notice of the past and the lessons shown to you, then success and breakthrough could come a little more quickly. Now will come the completion of a project or situation and the end of the cycle. If you want to start something now or change it in any way, you should be able to shortly. You are free to go in any direction you please. Now, the third card is courage, and the herb is motherwort. Motherwort. Okay. So uses: love, protection, immortality, truth, children, astral travel, and confidence. Yeah. The confidence and strength you need is within and only has to be awakened. All the energy and endurance you will need will be available, and the tools you require will present themselves as needed. Do not hesitate to undertake what is before you. It may take longer than you hope for expect for outcomes to be resolved at the moment, but longevity is assured with any undertakings or commitments made. Listen to your heart, because it's speaking the truth you need to hear. Situations involving children are a focus, and love is also a theme at the moment. So, yeah, if you're worried about your kids going to school, speak up. Go with your instincts on them, but also go with the courage of your convictions as well. So that's what a message from Universal Spirit today. Yeah, so I'm going to just wrap up a couple of minutes early. So thank you everyone for joining myself. Thank you, Sheila, for joining me for an hour of fun. And I will be back again during the week on Wednesdays. So love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.